Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone. It is high school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com as the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 1-0 on the year get set to host the 1-0 Blackduck Drakes in high school volleyball. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to Erin Gunther. She's my Your Live Event engineer for the night. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. When it comes to plumbing and heating, the professionals at Hoban's Plumbing and Heating would love to help you out. 218-983-3611. Proudly serving the lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and Main Street Station in Delhi and Fertile. Of course, when it comes to hot stuff food, C-store items, and gas at the pump, it's Main Street Station in Delhi in Fertile. Here in the pregame show, we'll have a chance to talk to the head coach of the Thunderbirds. That is Vicky Anderson. We'll talk to the head coach of the Blackduck Drakes. Laura Mystic will join us here as well. Take a look at our keys of the game. We'll have your starting lineups, and of course, we'll have that first serve for you. It is high school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5 as the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds are set to take on the Blackduck Drakes. We'll take our first time out. We'll come back. We'll hear from Vicky Anderson, head coach of the Thunderbirds. Pre-game shows on the air. Thunderbirds and Drakes tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. Vicky Anderson is the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird volleyball team. Joins us before match against Blackduck tonight. Vicky, first day of school, you got Blackduck again at home this year. Competitive matchups in the past. Tell me some things you expect to see tonight.
Like always, they'll be very scrappy. They always are in defense, and they pick up some balls that you think are going to go down, and they don't. They're very good at getting to that ball and popping it back up. And then they always come with some very strong hitters from the middle and the outside. And that's what I remember from last year, is just 2 or 3 really strong hitters that kept us off balance.
Coming into this one, long weekend, first day of school. What sense you getting out of the girls here?
I think they're ready to play. I think they're excited to open up their first day of school on their home court, and I'm pretty sure they're happy to not be on a bus going all the way to Blackduck, which is a big difference. We'll see.
As far as the things you'd like to see your girls come out and do well here tonight, what are the areas you'd like to see improvement?
I'd like to see us talk a little bit better than we did at Crookston. I think we got fairly quiet in a few moments, and that really threw us off a bit. I'd also like to see a little bit better ball control. I thought our passing was better than it's been, and it's getting better each night, but I'd like to see that ball go a little closer to the net so we can get all 3 hitters involved on every play. And just more consistency at the service line. I believe we missed 10 serves against Crookston, and we need to clean that up too.
Keys tonight. What are the keys tonight, you think, to get this one at home?
A lot of communication and ball control.
Appreciate it, Vicky. Thanks. Talk to you after the match.
Thank you very much.
Vicky Anderson, head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments. Pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show, Main Street Station in Delhi pregame show. We'll continue with more. Laura Mystic coming up next as the Thunderbirds and the Drakes getting ready for high school volleyball on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. Joined now by the head coach of the Blackduck Drakes. Laura Mystic joins us here before matchup against Mahnomen-Waubun. Coach, a familiar opponent for the first day of school. Seems like this is just kind of every year. Tell me a little bit about your team coming in this year and how they've been performing to this point.
You know, we've only had one game. This is our second game, but they're doing great. We have 5 seniors, so we have some experience that we're going in with, and they've been doing a really nice job.
But as far as the Thunderbirds, what do you expect to see tonight?
Last year, you know what, they battled. I know they took us a set, and we know that they're going to work hard and go at us, so we definitely have to do our job.
As far as things that you'd like to see your team here in this second match come out and do well from the get-go, what are those?
Yeah, definitely control our game, make sure we're not doing unforced errors that we don't need to be doing, and just keeping our heads up the whole time and fighting hard.
I'm sure the first day of school, long bus ride, what's kind of the feeling in the locker room?
Yeah, that's always hard. I mean, they did it last year, we do it this year, but it is a long bus ride, and we have to get in here and get our bodies moving and try to get through. And, again, first day of school, that changes the dynamics a little bit, but we're ready.
How about the keys tonight? What are the things your girls have to do to get a win here on the road?
Typically, I've been doing really well in our back row. We've been really defensive on that way, and our front row is really solid. So just playing our game and controlling what our mindsets bring.
Coach, I appreciate the comments here, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
That is Laura Mystic. She's the head coach of the Blackduck Drake, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments tonight, they are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station, Delia Fertile. Pregame show will continue. Our keys of the game are coming up next. Thunderbirds and Drakes, volleyball on KRJM and yourliveevent.com. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Hobin's Plumbing and Heating Main Street Station and Deli pregame show tonight. Time for our Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic. Visit with Dr. Gabe for chiropractic, acupuncture, wave therapy, hydromassage, and nutritional supplements. They'll keep you healthy all year long. Foston Chiropractic Clinic is located right at the stoplight in Foston. Call 218-435-6186 to make your appointment today. Well, keys tonight for the Blackduck Drakes. They got some hitters. They got to get their hitters involved right away. Bella Bloom brings a very, very solid attack. Kylie Moen is another one that brings a very solid attack. Those are going to be two players that you're going to watch. Their back road is going to have to move tonight. And I think serving going to be a big thing tonight for the Drakes. For the Thunderbirds, well, they're going to have to be active defensively here because they are going to see some big hits and they're going to see some size up front. So they're going to have to be scrappier than what they were last week. They're going to have to get their serves in. They struggled with serving on Tuesday of last week. They're going to have to get their serving in, cut down on some of the mental errors in order to be successful. Those are your keys of the game. Keys of the game tonight brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for our starting lineups. Lineups are on the way. It's the Drakes and the Thunderbirds. It is volleyball tonight on KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Be the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank. Our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Well, we're getting you set here tonight for high school volleyball. Our starting lineups are right around the corner. The Blackduck Drakes 1-0 on the season. Mahnomen-Waubun 1-0 on the season. Thunderbirds a victory over the Crookston Pirates last Tuesday. As the Blackduck Drakes victorious last week as well. They come in here. This is kind of a traditional matchup on the first day of school for these two teams to play. And once you know, it's always a long bus trip for whoever's on the road. So it should be a good one here tonight. We're looking forward to the broadcast. We're just moments away from the starting lineup. So we'll step away for a second. They'll be playing the national anthem. Now we can get into those starting lineups. Those starting lineups tonight, they are brought to you by West Main Pizza with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. The starting lineups are on the way. It is the Thunderbirds and the Drakes. We're back after this on KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per row per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Well, let's get into our starting lineups tonight, brought to you by West Main Pizza. West Main Pizza, like them on Facebook. They're more than just pizza. westmainpizza.net. Try the noon to $7.95 weekday lunch specials at both locations from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. West Main Pizza, Ada in the Rail District in Dilworth. Starting tonight for the Blackduck Drakes. At a setter, number 1, Jess Anderson. At a defensive specialist, number 3, Bailey Nord. A middle hitter is Kylie Moen. At a middle hitter is a senior number 12, or is number 12, Bella Bloom. An outside hitter is number 14, Kia Dodd. And a defensive specialist is number 16, Michaela Mettinen. Blackduck is coached by Laura Mystic, assistant coach there Sarah Anderson and Misty Frenzel. We're in the gold jerseys, the black and maroon trim. Blackduck across the front. The Drakes are 1-0 on the season. Now the starting lineup for the Thunderbirds. A setter is a junior number 8, Matei Big Bear. An outside hitter is a freshman number 9, Kenley Severson. A middle hitter is a senior number 20, Isabella Schlick. A right side hitter is a senior number 21, Caprina Francis. A middle hitter is number 27, Nain Poitra. A hitter is number 32, Kennedy MacArthur. The libero is a senior number 1, Leah Lubeck. Thunderbirds are coached by Vicky Anderson. Assistant coach is Skylar Pressler. Thunderbirds coming in with a record of 1-0, wearing their teal jersey with the black and white trim. Thunderbirds across the front. Thunderbirds, as mentioned, 1-0 on the season. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to Erin Gunther. She is my Your Live event engineer for this broadcast. Thunderbirds and Drakes, the JV match, won by Mahnomen-Waubun, 2-1. C-team match was a draw, 1-1 between Blackduck and Mahnomen-Waubun. So we are ready to go here. Best of 5 tonight in high school volleyball. Thunderbirds and Drakes. And again, JV was won by the Thunderbirds 2-1, C-team, a 1-1 draw. They actually played a C-team match between the two Mahnomen-Waubun C-teams to start the night. And that was a draw as well. So we're ready to go. They'll check the lineups. And we'll get going here with high school volleyball. Tonight in the nest here in Waubun, a nice Thursday night, or nice Tuesday. I'm already jumping ahead saying it's Thursday night. Aaron's like, yeah, it should be Thursday, shouldn't it? Well, yeah, it should be. Be great. It's not, though. It's only Tuesday, Aaron. Don't get all excited. Okay. I'm going to check everybody in. Leah Lubeck comes in for Izzy Schlick. The libero for Blackduck, Annika Sunval. She checks in for Kylie Moen. So the first serve will be... Well, they're going to check the upright here. They're saying it's maybe crooked. I don't know. Anyways, the Thunderbirds will have the first serve to start the night off. First serve on the way. Lubeck's serve is away. Going to be played in the middle. Sent up to Anderson. Anderson sets that up. Here's Bloom, and that hit is out of bounds. A hitting error on Blackduck. So the Thunderbirds will take a 1-0 lead, and Lubeck will have her first service point of the night. Next serve on the way. This one dropped in the middle. Played up by Mettinen. Now here's a right side attack. That's going to be dug out. And now Kennedy MacArthur sends it in the corner. Anderson sets it up. Left side attack this time is out of bounds. Another hitting error there by Kia Dodd. So Kia Dodd with a hitting error. Hint sent it long. It'll be 2-0 Thunderbirds. Serve on the way. Short one. Dodd plays it up. Anderson the set. Left side. Here comes Bella Bloom. Blocked at the net by Poitra. Poitra was able to get up on the block. Now the right side. Hit. Dodd's kill is good. Kia Dodd buries that one right on top of Leah Lubeck. She wasn't going to be able to get there. And it's a point and a side out. 1-2. Dodd going back to serve. Kia Dodd to serve 1-2. Serve on the way. Serve is away. Lubeck, the pass. Big Bear gets to it. Now it's Caprina Francis. Dumps it over the top. Sunval. Set Anderson. Left side attack by Henriksen. Dug out. Severson. They'll set it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Sends it across. Dodd gets it up to Anderson. They set it up. Bloom hammers. That one's just out of bounds. Bella Bloom was way up in the air, and that one couldn't have been out by much. Looked like it was just maybe a little inch over the line. It was close. Kennedy MacArthur will serve. Serving 3-1. Serve is away. Dodd. Anderson runs the set down. Henriksen's hit. Under the net. No good. A hitting error. 4-1 Thunderbirds lead. Service point for MacArthur. 4-1. Kennedy MacArthur to serve. Serve is on the way. Sunval up to Anderson. Sets it up. Bloom in the middle. And a tip over the top. Severson over to Big Bear. Back up to Poitras. Poitra's hit. Knocked right back down by Bella Bloom. Big block there by Bella Bloom. Substitution coming out is Metnin. Checking in is Braley Benson, and back to serve will go Jess Anderson, serving 2-4. Serve on the way, and this is a rocket. Should have let it go out of bounds. They played it anyways. Big Bear, Poitras has to free ball it. Bloom, Anderson, they set it, and Bloom's got a tip, and Bloom goes over the net. She actually stepped over on a tip attempt, so it's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Substitution, Big Bear coming out. MacArthur coming in. Francis coming out. Checking in is Cora MacArthur. Cora MacArthur back to serve 5-2. Serve is away, short serve. Sunval, Anderson sets it up for Bloom. Bloom is blocked, but it's kept alive. They couldn't get it back over. Tip goes to Poitras, or the block rather. Main Poitras with the block. Cora MacArthur with the service point, and it's 6-2. Here's the serve. Goes across. They'll set it backside. Bloom on a short tip. Perfectly put by Bella Bloom. Bloom with the tip there. Caught the Thunderbirds well off guard. 3-6. Bloom now back to serve. Sunval coming back off as Kylie Moan back in. Here is a jump serve, and this one is all the way to the back row. That's a service error. So the service error. McKenna Bierkin to serve now. She checks in for Poitras. 7-3. Serve is away. Serve is over. MacArthur digs it up to Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. Here's Izzy Schlick on the attack. Kia Dodd. This one is up towards the net. They played out. Dodd pushes back row. Kennedy MacArthur. And Cora MacArthur as the set goes backwards. And it'll be a point and a side out. Poitras coming back in. Bierk will come out from the service line. Just enough so that Poitras comes back out and Lubeck comes back in. So they swing things around here so that the libero gets back in. Bailey Nord will serve 4-7. Serves away, deep serve. Lubeck could have let it go. Izzy Schlick's attack, no good. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. 5-7 service point. There goes to Bailey Nord. 5-7 on the way. Nord serves away. Lubeck up to Cora MacArthur, sets it up. Here's a hit into the net. Goes in from Kenley Severson. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. 6-7. Here comes the Drakes. Bailey Nord at the service line, serving 6-7. Serves away. Severson over towards Schlick, setting it up, and now Cora MacArthur has to send it over. Anderson is going to set backside. Here's the attack, blocked down by Izzy Schlick. Schlick with the block. Point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Back to serve is Kenley Severson. So Severson serves, Sunval sends it up. Played out by Anderson, it's up at the net, pushed over by Nora Ruffing. Ruffing checked in, here's Kennedy MacArthur, and she sends this one well out of bounds. Another hitting error by the Thunderbirds. Now the Thunderbirds struggling to find their distance. Substitution, back in comes Michaela Mettinen. Sitting down will be Braley Benson. Back to serve. We'll go Michaela Mettinen. Serving 7-8. Jump serve on the way. Whoa, what a rocket! And Kennedy MacArthur had it go right off her, and that is an ace serve for Michaela Mettinen. Holy moly's, that was a rocket. 8-8, we are now tied. Serve on the way. Another rocket. Lubeck digs it up. MacArthur sets it up. Here's Schlick, hits it out of bounds. Hitting year number 4 on the Thunderbirds. And a service point for Michaela Mettinen. 9-8, Drake's now lead. Her serves are straight up smoke. And this one's gonna play it up by MacArthur Gordon. And then Cora MacArthur just dumps it over the top on a free ball, and it's good. That'll tie it up at 9. Sitting down, Peyton MacArthur Gordon and Cora MacArthur. As Francis comes in, Big Bear comes in. 9-9, serves away. Anderson plays it out of the net, and the push goes over by Ruffing. Backside set, and into the net goes the Thunderbirds, another hitting error. 10-9, Drakes take the lead. Back to serve will go Annika Sundvall. Serving 10-9. Sundvall's attack is away. Deep serve again. Could have probably let it go. I think it maybe would have went out of bounds. Middle row hit from Francis. Now he set it across. Ruffing's attack. Played by MacArthur, and here's Francis. Drops it over the top. Anderson, the set backside. Ruffing's attack, back row. Up into the rafters a bit. Here's Schlick on the attack. Her hit going to be dug out back row by Mettinen. They set it up. Here's Bloom, a short tip. Francis digs it out. Kept alive by the Thunderbirds. Free-balled over by Schlick. Anderson sets it up left side. Ruffing's attack back row. Again goes to Severson. Up to and here's Kennedy MacArthur. Dug out once again. Anderson. And Bloom pushes. Severson to Big Bear. Back across. Kennedy MacArthur's hit. Off the rafters. That one will be good. Ties it up at 10s. Intense volleyball here in set number 1. Schlick coming out. Serves away by Lubeck. Sundvall, Anderson, and Bloom's attack. Somehow kept alive by MacArthur. Bloom tried it again. Hit it into the net, a hitting error. Number 5 on Blackduck. Thunderbirds retake the lead at 11-10. Here's the serve. That'll be dug up. And now a push by Bloom. Big Bear setting it up. And Poitras blocked. Bella Bloom. She is tough to hit around. Substitution coming in. Becca Henriksen coming in for Bailey Nord. Kia Dodd coming back in, checking in for Nora Ruffing. We're tied at 11. Tied at 11. Kia Dodd back to serve. Jump serve, another rocket, and Lubeck sends this one up into the basketball upright, and Kia Dodd hammers that one down. And then timeout. Timeout on the floor brought to you by Gordon Construction. 12-11, set 1. Drakes lead the Thunderbirds on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Drakes leading 12-11. Kia Dodd at the service line. One thing about this Blackduck team is, boy, they are aggressive from the service line. Jump servers, and they are accurate. They come with the smoke. This is a little long that time. Hitting, or service error number 2. So MacArthur will go back to serve. Serving 12s. We're tied at 12. Serves away, and this one is out of bounds. So MacArthur fires right back with a service error. 13-12, Drakes lead. Substitution. Braylee Benson coming in, sitting down is Michaela Mettinen. Back to serve goes Jess Anderson. Anderson, Lubeck up to Big Bear. Setting it across, and the hit good. Severson got a hold of it. gets the kill. Peyton MacArthur-Gordon in. Cora MacArthur coming in. Francis and Big Bear sitting down. It's 13s. So MacArthur will serve at 13. Serves away. Dodd digs it up. Anderson backside. Bella Bloom's attack is dug out, kept alive by Severson. Over the top. Dodd. Now Anderson sets it up. Bloom will hammer again, and this time it is Lubeck shanking that one into the stands, and a kill for Bloom. Now Bloom back to serve, 14-13. Bella Bloom to serve. And a rocket. Lubeck backside. Cora MacArthur, Poitras kill. It's up in the air. Dodd keeps it alive. Free balled over by Benson. They set left side. Here's the attack. That's out of bounds for the Thunderbirds. That is their sixth hitting error. Bloom will get the service point. 15-13. Drakes take their largest lead of the set. Here comes Bloom on the serve. And a rocket, and Lubeck takes it off the shoulder. Kept alive, and then Poitras to somehow send it over. Anderson. And the hit played by Kylie Moen goes out of bounds. So Moen sends this one off to the side. So McKenna Bierk will check in for Nain Poitra. Schlick coming in for the libero. Lubeck. Bierk back to serve at 14-15. Serves away. Short serve. Sunval. Anderson sets it up. Here's the kill, and that's out of bounds. Hitting air on Blackduck. Bierk will get the service point. She'll serve 15s. Now we're tied at 15. Serves away. Sunval. Anderson has to go on the run, and it'll be free balled over by Benson. Bierk the pass up to Cora MacArthur. Here comes Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. She'll hit into the net. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. So Bierk coming back off. Poitra coming back in. Dodd coming off. Ruffing coming in. And then instantly back comes Leah Lubeck for Poitra. 16-15. Here's the serve. Lubeck, the pass goes over, and that's going to be hammered right back down. Lubeck has to pick it back up. Now Schlick on the attack. Sunval. Anderson sets it, and the hit from Ruffing on that other side. Out of bounds. Just out of bounds. So a hitting error. Sends Kenley Severson back to serve at 16s. Serve is away. Dug up by Sunval. Anderson right side. Ruffing's attack. And it's down. Dropped it right in front of Kennedy MacArthur. Drakes take the lead. Substitution. Mettinen coming in for Braylee Benson. Mettinen back to serve. 17-16. So 17-16. Serves away. Pass up to MacArthur. And MacArthur-Gordon sends it over. And here comes Ruffing. And it's going to be blocked by Izzy Schlick. Schlick with a block. Ties it at 17s. Now MacArthur-Gordon coming out as Big Bear coming in. Francis coming in. Cora MacArthur coming out. Big Bear is back to serve. So the serve is away. That's sent up from Bailey Knorr, and here's Ruffing's hit. That's going to be out of bounds. Hitting air. 18-17, Thunderbirds lead. Matea Big Bear gets a service point. She'll serve 18-17. Serves away, back row. Nord sends it. Anderson will set it up. Middle row. Sunval comes out of nowhere. And someone's hands get above the net from the Blackduck Drakes. Didn't see which number, but somebody. Big Bear will get a service point. So now 19-17. Here's the serve into the back row. Sundvall sends it back, and now it is a hit that's played by Severson. Back row, Kaprina Francis is hit, dug out by Mettinen. Anderson over towards Ruffing, pushes back row. Severson, Big Bear goes next. Kennedy MacArthur into the net, no good. (18-19) point in the side out. Sundvall back to serve. Bella Bloom coming back in. Sitting down is Kylie Moen. Sundvall serve. Sundvall's serve. Up to Big Bear backside. Schlick has to free ball this one out of bounds. So another error there sends this one to 19s. 19, Sundvall back to serve again. Serves away, Lubeck, Big Bear, and here comes Kaprina Francis. She'll be blocked, but the block's gonna go out of bounds. So Francis will get a service point. Back to serve, Lubeck, 20-19. They set it up for Bloom, and Bloom hits that one out of bounds. Serves away from Lubeck. They set it up. Bloom on a short tip. Nobody there. Nice option by Bella Bloom. Tipped in the middle. Thunderbirds didn't react. So it is now 20-21. Serves away. Played here by Francis. She hits this one out of bounds. Hitting air, Thunderbirds. Now we're tied at 21s. Kia Dodd to serve. Shorter serve, MacArthur's pass up to Big Bear, and now it's Francis on the attack. Anderson keeps alive, and Dodd up towards the top, and then they'll send it over. Big Bear sets it up. Here is a kill that's good by Neen Poitras. Thunderbirds lead 22-21. 22-21. Back to serve goes Kennedy MacArthur. Here's the serve. Shorter serve, Sundvall. Anderson sets it up. Bloom tips this one down. Thunderbirds and Drakes tied at 22s. Back in comes Braley Benson, sitting down. Goes Michaela Mettinen. Back to serve, Jessa Anderson. Serving 22s. This serve into the net. Drakes with the service there, their third of the night. 23-22, Thunderbirds lead. Big Bear coming out. Francis coming out. Coming in is MacArthur and MacArthur Gordon. Cora MacArthur goes back to serve. Here's the serve, short serve. Anderson, and Bloom tips this one, and they're gonna say Bloom was over the net. So that makes it set point. Cora MacArthur at the service line. 24-22. And there was a timeout. Timeout on the floor brought to you by Gordon Construction. Lakes Community Co-op, set number 1. Thunderbirds lead the Drakes 24-22.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall.
Set point, Cora MacArthur is serving. Bella Bloom Just coming back on the court. They're getting a little bit of an explanation from the official here. Blackduck is. Annika Sunval is their captain. She comes up and talks. Cora MacArthur to serve, 24-22. Serves away, deep serve. Sunval sends it over. Anderson is on the run. Now Bloom comes, tips this one. Played by MacArthur Gordon. Now it's Kennedy MacArthur. Cora MacArthur going to push it over. Replayed by Braley Benson, and Bloom hammers that one. Bella Bloom says, we're not done. Blew it right past Kennedy MacArthur. Now Bloom back to serve, 23-24. Still set point. So Bloom will serve. 23-24, still set point. Serve is away. Severson backside. Severson on the run, has to play it. Played by Bloom. Anderson sets it up in the middle. The hit is popped over by Kylie Moen. They set it across. Here comes a big hit out of bounds from Severson, and hitting Aaron, a costly one. That ties it at 24. Ties it at 24. Bloom to serve. Here is Bella Bloom's serve. MacArthur bumps it up. Backside for Poitra's hit. Bella Bloom digs it out. Anderson will punch it over. Over to the Thunderbirds. Cora MacArthur sets it across, and here's a hit into the net. Another hitting error. That's 11 in this first set for the Thunderbirds. Bella Bloom gets the service point. Now it's set point for the Blackduck Drakes. So now Bloom at the service line. Short serve. Lubeck, MacArthur has to be free-balled by Severson. Bloom. Anderson across. Bloom middle row, and boy, she blasted that one well out of bounds. That's 10 hitting errors on the Drakes as well. Now we're tied at 25. McKenna Bierk coming in to serve, serving at 25s. So Bierk at the service line. Serve is away. Short serve, Sunval. They set it up, middle row. Kia Dodds hit. Dug out by Severson. Cora MacArthur plays it, and Izzy Schlick hits into the net. Hitting error on the Thunderbirds. Poitra coming back in. Bierk out, then Poitra out for Lubeck. So back to serve now goes Bailey Nord. It's set point once again for the Drakes. 26-25, serve is away. Lubeck up to MacArthur. They set it for Schlick. Schlick's hit. Anderson on the run, and now Sunval pushes over. Lubeck. Here's MacArthur. They set it up for Schlick. Short hit. Dug out again. That time dug out by Braley Benson. Kia Dodds kill. Kept alive and then sent over by Severson. Here's Sunval. Her hit. Blocked down by Schlick. Izzy Schlick with a big block. Her third. That ties it at 26. I'm running out of room here. And back to serve goes Severson. 26s. Serve is away, and it's an ace serve for Kenley Severson. Back to set point for the Thunderbirds at 27-26. Went right off of the defensive specialist in the back row. I believe it was Bailey Nord. So to serve, Severson. Good serve. Nord sends it up. Anderson will set it for Kia Dodd. Big kill. Dug up by Lubeck. The set across. Dangerous set. And it's kept alive. Up at the net. Tipped by Dodd. And then the Thunderbirds stepped over the net. So we continue. Tied at 27. Mettinen coming in. Back out is Braley Benson. Tied at 27. Here's the serve. It's over, and Lubeck sends it up, and it's hit right back down, and a great job up front by Kylie Moen. Tips it down, and the Thunderbirds couldn't get there to react. Now it's 28-27 and a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Drakes lead the Thunderbirds set one, 28-27.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
Well, it is set point once again. Now it's Michaela Mettinen at the service line, serving 28-27 Drakes. Rocket serve off the top of the net, saved by the Thunderbirds, played out by Cora MacArthur. Thunderbirds can return it. The Drakes win set one. Drakes win set one, 29-27. Wow, what a set. Blackduck with the win. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have the in-between game report after this on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all.
Well, we're set for set number two. The Drakes win set one, 29-27, with a whole bunch of ties. It went back and forth. Drakes finally finished it off on a error by the Thunderbirds. So we go to set number two on the floor. It is again with MacArthur, Lubeck, Severson, Poitras, Francis, and Big Bear on the floor for the Drakes as the serve is up for Sunval, and we're underway. Serve played, kept alive by Big Bear, and then Lubeck, middle row hit. Sunval digs this one out. Anderson will set it up. Bloom. Holy moly's! Bella Bloom just exploded. Leah Lubeck had absolutely no chance. Sunval with the service point. 1-0. Here is Sunval's next serve. Severson sends this one over. Bloom. Anderson sets it back, and here's Bella Bloom, and this one's out of bounds. Just out of bounds. That'll tie things up at ones. So back to serve will go Kennedy MacArthur, serving 1-1. Short serve. Nord sends it up. Here's Bloom, and she's blocked up top. It's Caprina Francis getting there. Makes it 2-1. Kennedy MacArthur with the service point. Here's MacArthur's serve. Dodd on the run. They'll set it up for Bloom. Bloom tips. And the Thunderbirds, they just have not figured out what Bella Bloom is going to do. She's all over the place. They have not figured out what she's going to do. She is able to tip, hit. She kind of do a whole lot of things, and she's tough to prepare for. Kia Dodd back to serve. Here's Dodd's serve. Lubeck back up. Matea Big Bear to Poitras. Poitra's hit. Good. Just enough on it to send it over the top. Make it 3-2. Substitution. McKenna Bierk coming in for Matea Big Bear. Cora MacArthur will come in for Caprina Francis. Cora MacArthur will go back to serve. She'll serve 3-2. So the serve is away. This is up out of the net, and Anderson can't play it out, and Cora MacArthur will get the service point. And MacArthur will go back to serve, 4-2. Here's the serve out down the line. Played by Mettinen. Sunval free-balled over into the back row. Kennedy MacArthur. They set it up backside. Bierk just missed it on the hit attempt. So that'll be a point and a side out. Sunval back to serve. Substitution coming in is Braylee Benson. Coming in for Mettinen. Serving the way for Jessa Anderson. Anderson serve. That's it. Just out of bounds. Boy, that couldn't have been out by much. Couldn't have been out by much. Makes it 5-2 Thunderbirds. Schlick coming in. Lubeck sitting out. Poitras to serve, 5-3. Here's the serve for Poitras. The set, jump serve. Bella Bloom will push. MacArthur. Poitras pushes up and free ball by Severson. Set coming across. Here's Bloom on a tip. And they set it up again, and here's the hit. It's dug up by Dodd and a push, and on the run is Cora MacArthur, just couldn't get there. And it's down for a point. Point and a side out. Bloom back to serve. Sunval out. Poitras comes out for the Thunderbirds. Lubeck back in. Here's Bella Bloom to serve. Bloom serve. MacArthur. It's up off the lights. Lubeck. And then Schlick on the attack. Dug out by Anderson. Setting it across. And on the run is Henriksen. Couldn't get it in 3, so it'll be a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Severson going back to serve. 6-4. Here is Kenley Severson on the serve, and this is a good serve. Dodd sends it up. They set it up. And a tip, short tip right over the top. Kylie Moen tips that one. Dropped it right over the top of the block for right over the top of Schlick and Bierk. Point and a side out, 5-6. Going back to serve goes Bailey Nord. 5-6. Dodd coming out, Sunval in. Here's Nord on the serve. Severson. MacArthur. And free balled over by Bierk. They set into the middle again, and this hit is out of bounds from Kylie Moen. Rocketed it wide right. Bierk coming back off as Big Bear coming in. Francis coming in for MacArthur. 7-5. So Big Bear goes back to serve. Here is Matea Big Bear. Sunval bumps it up. Anderson keeps it alive, and Ruffing will free ball this one right over the top. Francis sets across. Here's Kennedy MacArthur. It's good. It was tipped at the net. So Big Bear will get the service point. Makes it 8-5. Here's Big Bear's next serve. Goes across, sent one way, kept alive by Moen, free balled by Anderson. Severson sends it up, Big Bear into the middle. Here's Schlick's kill, and that one's out of bounds. So hitting error on the Thunderbirds. Sitting down is Braylee Benson. Back in comes Michaela Mettinen. She'll go back to serve, 6-8. Serve on the way. Serve is a rocket just out of bounds. Service error there for Blackduck, their 5th of the night. Poitras coming in. Schlick will sit down. Lubeck coming in. 9-6 Thunderbirds. Short serve, played by Ruffing. Now Sunval will go. And this is a middle row hit that Lubeck picks up. Big Bear over to Francis. Francis's attack, good. Caprina Francis with the kill. That's her second of the night. Lubeck gets the service point. That's her fourth. So now the serve coming from Leah Lubeck. Serves across. That'll be played by Moen. And Ruffing will free ball this one over. Matea Big Bear sets it up. Kennedy MacArthur's kill, dug out by Sunval. They set it up for Ruffing. Ruffing's attack comes off the block, and Kennedy MacArthur sneaking one way. Had to try and shift the other way. Couldn't quite get there, and the kill is good. Sunval goes back to serve. It's 7-10. Annika Sunval to serve. Sunval serve off the top of the net for an ace. Thunderbirds defense, tough to play them off the top of the net like that. 8-10. Thunderbirds lead, second set. Drake's leading the match, 1-0. There's Sunval's next serve. Lubeck the pass up to Big Bear. She'll set it up. Poitra's kill, good. Maine Poitra with a kill. Kennedy MacArthur going back to serve, 11-8. 11-8, Kennedy MacArthur serve is away. Sent up by Nord. They set it up for Bloom. Bloom's tip is down, and again Bella Bloom off balance. Substitution, Becca Henriksen coming in. Bailey Nord sitting down. Kia Dodd coming in for Nora Ruffing. Dodd will go back to serve at 9-11. 9-11, Dodd on the way. Kia Dodd had a good service run in the first set. The jump serve, MacArthur. Pass was low, and Dodd's gonna get the service point. 10-11. So Kia Dodd to serve again. Lubeck passes up to Big Bear across, and here's a big block up at the net. Bella Bloom, all of that block. Severson's swing wasn't going through the blocking arms of Bella Bloom, and now we are tied at 11. Here's Kia Dodd, jump serve. MacArthur shanks it straight back. Bloom, ace serve. Or no, Dodd rather. Now it's a 12-11 Drake's lead. Here is Kia Dodd. MacArthur up to middle. Francis, the hit, dug out by Sunval. Anderson setting it up. Here's a hit by Henriksen, dug out again by Lubeck. They set it up for Poitra. Poitra tips over the top. Anderson digs it up. Bloom will free ball it. Lubeck has to get to it, and then Big Bear has to free ball it back. Metnin. And here's a push into the corner. Big Bear picks it up, set across. Here comes Poitra's attack. Dodd is there to pick it up. Anderson, left side. Here's Becca Henriksen. Blocked back down by Poitra. Now the free ball goes into that back row. They set it up. Caprina Francis, the kill is good. Caprina Francis with the kill, that's her third. Big Bear coming out, Bierk coming back in. Cora MacArthur out, Caprina Francis coming back in. We're tied at 12s. Cora MacArthur will go back to serve at 12s. Here is Cora MacArthur, serves away. Metnim up towards Anderson. Bloom dug up by Bierk, pushed over by the Thunderbirds. Now the push goes over, dug up once again by Cora MacArthur. Free balled into the corner. Sunval digs it out. Bloom on the attack and a tip. And the Thunderbirds couldn't quite get it over with people diving everywhere there on the side of the Thunderbirds. Just couldn't get it to go back over. Braylee Benson coming in. Michaela Metnin sitting down, back to serve as Jessa Anderson. So the serve on the way coming for Jessa Anderson. Serves away, down the line, free ball, no. Severson sends that one into the rafters. And Anderson gets a service point. It's 14-12 now, Drakes. Drakes by 2, set number 2. They lead the match 1-0. Serves away, and that one should have been left go. It would have been out of bounds. Kennedy MacArthur took a swing at it, though, and it's an ace serve for Jess Anderson. And a timeout taken by the Thunderbirds. Timeout on the floor. Mahnomen-Waubun will take it. Brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set number 2. It's 15-12 Drakes.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen.
15-12, Drakes on a run here. A little 3-point burst from the Blackduck Drakes. With Jess Anderson at the service line. So back to serve. Goes Anderson once again. Here's the serve, short serve, Lubeck. They're going to set it up, backside for Nain Poitras. Dug up by Kia Dodd off the top, and then Bella Bloom's got a free ball. And this is dug out. They set it across, and big swing into the net for Kenley Severson. Hitting error on the Thunderbirds once again. Jess Anderson on a nice little service run here. It's 16-12 Drakes. So here is Anderson on the approach, serves away. And they'll set it up. Poitra's got a free ball at a cross. Bloom plays it. Anderson goes next, up towards Bloom, and that is a huge kill by Bella Bloom. Oh my. Oh my, my. Only thing that thing was missing was flames on the back of it. Here comes Anderson's next serve. Serves away. Lubeck shanks her backwards. Anderson on a service run, and it's 18-12 Drakes. Drakes on a run here with Jess Anderson at the service line. Got the Thunderbirds back row on their heels here. Lubeck, MacArthur up towards Poitras. She'll push. Anderson. And now they go Kia Dodd. Dodd's hit. Lubeck digs it up, and Poitras sends it the opposite way. Service point for the Drakes. Now it's 19-12. Drakes starting to pull away. They've pulled away. Here comes Jess Anderson. Anderson, a nice service run here. MacArthur sets it up again for Poitras, and she fires back into the net again. So Anderson, another service point. She is on a 5-6-point service run. It's 20-12. Actually, it might be more than that. Might be 7. Here comes Anderson's serve, short, and Kennedy MacArthur drops that one on the floor. Service ace, Jess Anderson. 21-12. 21-12. Anderson running. Serves away. Lubeck. Cora MacArthur has to send this one over on a push. Push back over MacArthur. They set it up, and the hit goes over by Severson. Set it across, and Moen keeps it alive, and Henriksen, and it's pushed over again by the Thunderbirds. Setting up for Bella Bloom. Out of bounds. Just out of bounds there for Blackduck. So Poitras going back to serve. It is 13-21. Some ground to make up for the Thunderbirds. Here's Poitras. Serves away. Sunval. Anderson goes next. And Bloom. And they're going to say she grabbed that on a lift. Calling it on a lift. So Poitras gets a service point. So Poitras to serve, 14-21, serves away. Bumped up by Benson and free balled by Bloom. Back towards Poitras. They set it up, and this is Kenley Severson. Almost was going out. Dodd's hit, kept alive, and the set goes over. Anderson, Bloom, tips, MacArthur. The set coming up for Severson, but she is blocked. Bella Bloom putting the blocks on. And as a point and a side out, it's 22-14. Bloom back to serve. Bloom is so tough up at the net, and then you add in Dodd up front. Tough to get around. It's 22-14. Here is Bella Bloom's serve. Lubeck backs up. On the run is Severson. And it'll be free ball over by MacArthur. Bloom, Anderson. They go right side. The hit dug out by Cora MacArthur. They keep it alive, and Schlick, free ball. Schlick tips it back down, and Izzy Schlick heads up play on a tip there. Keeps things moving. Severson will go back to serve at 15-22. Bloom coming out, back into Sunval. Here is Kenley Severson's serve. Dodd over towards the left side. Hendrickson now, Sunval's got to free ball it. And they set left side, and this kill is good for Kennedy MacArthur. Kill is good for MacArthur. Severson gets the service point. 16-22. Serves away, that's out of bounds. Service error on the Thunderbirds. So, coming in now is Bailey Nord. Sitting down is Becca Henriksen. It's 23-16 Drakes. Nord to serve. Serve is away. MacArthur sets it up. Schlick has to bump it over the top. It's kept alive by Anderson. Now Sunval is going to try and free ball this one. It goes into the net. So it's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Now Bierk coming out. Checking in is Big Bear. MacArthur coming out. Back in comes Caprina Francis. So back to serve goes Matea Big Bear. Serve is away. Anderson, Dodd on the attack in the middle. Kept alive, and it'll be Kennedy MacArthur. Bumps it over the top, and it's good. And Big Bear with the service point. So now Matea Big Bear goes back to serve. Serve is away, Sunval. Anderson, Dodd at the net has to tip it. Big Bear is to keep it alive, and Francis is able to hit it over. It's played by Nord, kept alive, and here is a free ball. Goes over by Kylie Moen. Out of the Thunderbirds, Kennedy MacArthur's hit. Anderson digs it up. Set, and Dodd will push into the corner. Severson standing. They set it up. Here's Caprina Francis, the attack. Good for Caprina Francis, her fourth kill tonight. Big Bear with a service point. Thunderbirds trying to inch their way back in. So here is Matea Big Bear. Serves away, played by Sunval. Anderson, Dodd on the attack, and it's good. Kia Dodd with a big kill. It was off the block. Set point for the Drakes at 24-19. Mettinen in, Braley Benson sitting down. Here's the serve by, and that one's out of bounds. Mettinen sent that one out of bounds. Sixth service error of the night. Poitras in for Schlick. Lubeck comes in to serve. It's still set point at 20-24. Short serve, Dodd on the run. Continued by Moen, pushed over by Mettinen. Francis sends it up to Big Bear. Send it up, and here is a kill out of bounds. That'll end it. I didn't hear if they called a tip. The line judge will go and talk. They're seeing if there was a tip at the net. And there was. There was a tip at the net. So the tip at the net. Lubeck will serve. 21-24, still set point. Dodd goes into the net and then kept alive, hit over, and Poitras on the run to Francis. Here comes Kennedy MacArthur, bumps it over the top. Mettinen up towards Dodd, tips again, MacArthur. Big Bear back for Caprina Francis, and that one is well out of bounds. Drakes will win set number 2 by a score of 25-21. So the Blackduck Drakes now lead the match 2-0. And on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, set 2 goes the way of Blackduck. We'll come back in between match report after this on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Goes the way of the Blackduck Drakes, 25-21. We had ties at 1, 11, and 12. The Drakes would actually take a pretty commanding lead at about 19-12 before the Thunderbirds would bring it back. It would be 24-19. They would score the next points. It'd be all the way up to 24-21. And then the Drakes put away, and they lead the match 2-0, 29-27. The first one, 25-21 in that second. So we go to set number 3. Some notable stats here for Blackduck. Bella Bloom having a night with 4 kills. She has 4 blocks and 5 tips here tonight. For the Thunderbirds, notables Caprina Francis with 4 kills here tonight. Nain Poitras with 3. So on the floor for the Thunderbirds, it goes Poitras, Francis, MacArthur, along with Severson, Big Bear, and Lubeck. On the floor for the Drakes, it'll go Anderson, Dodd, Moen, Mettinen, Nord, and Bloom. Sunval coming in for Kylie Moen. And the Thunderbirds will have the serve to start this next set. So Leah Lubeck serves away into the back, played by Mettinen. Anderson will set it up for Bloom. Bloom's attack is played by Lubeck. Big Bear sets it up for Poitras. Poitras' attack dug out by Nord. Left side attack for Kia Dodd, played at the net, and Big Bear keeps it alive. Here comes Kennedy MacArthur, and she hits into the net. 1-0 Drakes, a point and a side out. So Kia Dodd will go back to serve. Coming in is Becca Henriksen. Sitting down is Bailey Nord. Dodd will serve. And the serve is away. Lubeck sends it up towards Big Bear. Big Bear sends it back towards Francis. The hit played by Dodd in the back row. Anderson setting backside. Bloom this time drops it in the middle. Lubeck has to get to it. Now it is a hit by MacArthur. This one's dug out. Sent up by Anderson, and Bloom will push. Push, and Severson got a hand on it. And then Caprina Francis blocked back down by Bella Bloom. 5 blocks for Bella Bloom. Kia Dodd gets the service point. She's got 5 of them, and it's 2-0 Drakes. So on the attack, here's Dodd on the serve. Kennedy MacArthur's pass low. Francis comes up, hammers that one home. Caprina Francis with a kill. Point and a side out. Back to serve goes Kennedy MacArthur at 1-2. Serve on the way. Sunval. They'll set it up. Here's Bloom again, and that goes off of MacArthur, and Bloom's kill is good. 5 of them on the night for Bella Bloom. Mettinen coming in, Braley Benson coming in. Mettinen sitting down. It's 3-1 Drakes. Jess Anderson, who had a great service run in that second set, Back to serve. And this time the serve is into the net. 7 service points in the night, or 7 service errors for Blackduck on the night. Big Bear comes off, Francis comes off, MacArthur Gordon coming in, and Cora MacArthur coming in. 2-3. Here's the serve. Angles over towards Dodd. Anderson will set it up. Here comes Bloom, and that one is good. Bella Bloom has got 6 kills. Cora MacArthur was there, just couldn't get there enough. And Bloom will go back to serve. Here's the serve by Bella Bloom. And off of Severson, MacArthur, and then free-balled over by the Thunderbirds. Free-balled back. Now MacArthur setting it back, and Severson off the top of the net, played by Bloom. Anderson sets it up and hit over the net by Becca Hendrickson. MacArthur over towards MacArthur Gordon. Anderson back into the middle for Bella Bloom, and her hit is out of bounds. So the hitting there. Bloom coming off, back in is Sunval, back to serve is Poitras. So Poitras to serve. And that's a ace serve for Nain Poitras. We're tied at 4s. Tied at 4s. This one's well out of bounds. Service error on the Thunderbirds. Their 4th of the night. Poitras comes off. Bailey Nord checks in for the Drakes. Also Nora Ruffing checks in. Poitras out, Lubeck back in. It's 5-4 Drakes. Serves away, short serve. Severson free balls it over, and running up is Nord. Set Anderson coming right side, and the kill attempt by Braley Benson. It's dug out, short set. Schlick had to dig that one and send it over. They'll set it up left side. Ruffing's attack, that's out of bounds. Hitting Aaron there, ties it at 5s. Ties it at 5s. Severson back to serve. So here is Severson. Sunval to Anderson. Ruffing pushes this one. MacArthur. Cora MacArthur back to Kennedy MacArthur, and that one's dug out back row. And Ruffing will free ball this into the corner. Lubeck back to it. Cora MacArthur up for Izzy Schlick. Schlick's it is well out of bounds. So Schlick with the hitting error. And back to serve goes Braley Benson, serving 6-5. Here's the serve. That one's going to float out of bounds. Service error on Blackduck, their 8th. So now a substitution. MacArthur Gordon coming off, Cora MacArthur off, Francis and Big Bear coming in. Back to serve. We'll go Matea Big Bear. Tied at 6s. Serves away. Anderson across, right side attack. That one's going to be, it's tipped at the net. Kill is going to be good for Kylie Moen. So that kill is good. Bella Bloom coming back in, Sunval out. So here's Sunval's attack. Or serve rather. Lubeck, the pass goes up to Big Bear. For Caprina Francis, the kill dug out by Sunval. They set it up. Bloom on the attack, and it's good. Bella Bloom. 7 kills on the night for Bloom. Sunval gets the service point. 8-6 Drakes. Serves away. Severson up to Big Bear. They set it up. And this hit is out of bounds for MacArthur. Another hitting error. And Sunval, another service point. A timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Drake's leading set 3, 9-6.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
9-6, Drake's leading in set 3. Annika Sundvall is serving. Thunderbirds coming back on the court here eventually. So Sundvall at the service line. She's gone on a little run, a 3-point run here after being tied at 6s when she took over. She scored the last 3. So Annika Sundvall will serve. Sundvall serve. Lubeck, the pass goes to Big Bear. The set, Francis falling backwards, and she'll launch that one out of bounds. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. Sundvall, service point. Serves away, and Kennedy MacArthur had that one hit her in the hands. So Sundvall, another service point. Sundvall back to serve once again. Serves away. Lubeck, the pass goes to Big Bear. Here's Schlick, and blocked by Bloom. And now Francis will tap that one over, and Bloom will tip this one. Francis sends it back, and then Anderson tips it back. Schlick gets to it. Severson, Francis, free balls is knocked right down by Bella Bloom. Sundvall, the service point once again, and she's on a run. She's on a 6-point service run. Serves away. Lubeck, pass shanked off of her, and then shanked off of Severson, and a service point for Annika Sundvall. So a 13-6 lead here for the Drakes. Here's Annika Sundvall. Kennedy MacArthur's pass goes well out of bounds. Service point for Annika Sundvall. 14-6, an 8-point service run by Annika Sundvall. Here's Sundvall's serve. MacArthur over towards Big Bear. They set it up for Caprina Francis, and she got that one down. Six kills on the night for Francis tonight. Back to serve goes Lubeck. And the serve is away. Run it up. Here's Bella Bloom, and that's down. Bella Bloom, 8 kills. That'll be a point and a side out. Checking in is Becca Henriksen. Kia Dodd coming in. 15-7, the Drakes leading. So Kia Dodd on the serve. Goes over it, Lubeck. Now it's Big Bear, backside. Kennedy MacArthur has to push, and it's up at the net, and hit tip back out. And here's Anderson over to Big Bear, setting it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Tries the tip and doesn't get it over the net. So Dodd will get the service point. And the Drakes well in control of this one. So the serve is away. Severson shanks the pass. Off to the right side, and Dodd with a service ace. So Dodd back to serve again at 17-7. Serve is away. Lubeck up to Big Bear. Setting up for Poitras. Dug up by Henriksen. Now set up for Bloom, just a short tip, kept alive and free balled over. Set back up for Anderson, and Bloom, the set was behind her. Bloom had to race around to try and get to it and couldn't get there. It's a point and a side out. So Kennedy MacArthur goes back to serve. Serving at 8-17. Here's the serve. Sunval. Anderson towards Bloom, and Bloom hammers this one right back at Kennedy MacArthur. No mercy. Mettinen coming out. Braley Benson coming in. And it's 18-8. Jessa Anderson at the service line. So the serve is away. Lubeck. Big Bear towards Poitras. Poitras, and that hits out of bounds, but they say there was a tip at the net, and Poitras hit. It'll be good. Substitution, Francis and Big Bear coming out. MacArthur Gordon coming back in. So Cora MacArthur will serve, 9-18. Serves away. Set up. Benson, they set it up for Bella Bloom, and Bella Bloom puts it back down. Bella Bloom with the big hit, pointing the side out. She'll go back to serve at 19-9. So Bella Bloom to serve. That's a rocket serve that Lubeck gets to MacArthur, and then Poitras has to try and run it down, and Poitras can't get to it. Hits into the net. So Bloom with a service point. 20-9. Another rocket. Lubeck to Cora MacArthur. Poitras hit, and that's out of bounds. Bella Bloom gets a service point. It's 21-9. So here is Bloom on the attack, or on the serve. And that one is again sent over and free balled back by Kennedy MacArthur. Here's Bloom middle row, and tried the middle row kind of, I'll say like a tip. And it fell short, and it's a point and a side out. So substitution, McKenna Bierk will check back into serve. Poitras comes out at 10-21. So Bierk will serve. Serves away, Sunval back to it. Sunval to Anderson, they'll set it up, and a tip, MacArthur Gordon, here's Schlick. Schlick's hit is good. Izzy Schlick with a kill. McKenna Bierk with a service point. 11-21. So here's Bierk on the next service. Angled it over. Henriksen, next side. Here comes Moen. Dug out by MacArthur. Cora MacArthur runs, and that's going to be... Yep. They're going to replay it. The official was looking to call maybe a lift, but it was not. So they just replay. 11-21. So here's the serve. Dropped that one over the top, nearly dropped it right in front of the 10-foot line, and out of bounds. The hit goes out of bounds. McKenna Bierk gets a service point. So 12-21. And again, the short serve, Sunval, Anderson, back towards Dodd, and someone was in the net well before the hit. Someone stepped over. So Bierk out, Poitras in, Poitras comes out, Lubeck comes in, 22-12. Back to serve goes Bailey Nord. So Nord to serve. Serves away. MacArthur to Cora MacArthur, and they'll set it up for Izzy Schlick, who pushes this one and has to be saved, and then Ruffing's hit. Lubeck hit it. Should have left it. It was going well out of bounds. So it is 23-12, and Bailey Nord with a service point. Serves away. Severson over to Cora MacArthur. And here is Izzy Schlick, blocked at the net by Kylie Moen. And a hit that goes out of bounds by the Thunderbirds makes it 24-12 with Bailey Nord remaining at the service line. So here comes Bailey Nord's match point. Lubeck, the pass goes to Cora MacArthur, and MacArthur set. No good, and Bailey Nord gets the last points, and it's 25-12 and a 3-0 win tonight for the Blackduck Drakes. 29-27, 25-21, 25-12, the final score here tonight. Post-game report on the way. We'll have it for you, all the numbers and everything. It's coming as the Blackduck Drakes defeat the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds 3-0 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Stations: KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all a full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen.
Post-game summary tonight as the Blackduck Drakes 3-0 winners over the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 29-27 in a first set of the match that went back and forth. It was a battle with many, many ties. Nobody really had any more than about a 3-point advantage in this one, but in the end, Blackduck was able to take advantage of Thunderbird errors and come away with that set one win. Set number two, the Drakes, they got a lead. Mahnomen-Waubun made a great run right towards the end to close the gap, but again, it would be the big hits and the blocks of the Blackduck Drakes to end out game set number two, 25-21. Set three was all Blackduck from the start to the finish as they just got going quick and never looked back. So the Drakes get the win. They are now 2-0 on the season, and the Thunderbirds drop to 1-1. Thunderbirds will travel to Fosston on Thursday. That's your game summary. Summary tonight brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking of Fertile, as if you need top quality fertilizer or custom chemical applications for your crops, reliable trucking services, TDS has you covered. It's TDS Fertilizer and Trucking of Fertile with the game summary. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get into our stars of the game. The stars are brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Stars coming up next.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Well, let's talk stars of the game. The stars tonight brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. They invite you to check them out online at www.visitpinehurstmn.com. Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Tonight for the Thunderbirds, Nain Poitra, the star for the Thunderbirds, had 4 kills, 3 big blocks here tonight. I thought she played really well. For the Blackduck Drakes tonight, Jessa Anderson, the setter, at 8 service points, but boy, she does a nice job of setting that offense and running it. Annika Sundvall, 9 service points, but she was at the libero and she played really well all night, just digging and doing a great job. And of course, you have Bella Bloom, who, boy, she 10 kills, 7 blocks, 5 tips to go along with 5 service points. Just a player and a half tonight for Bella Bloom. So congratulations to our stars of the game. Stars tonight brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Visit them online at www.visitpinehurstmn.com. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk our Subway Super Sub of the game. That is on your way next as our post-game report continues. Blackduck 3-0 winners over the Thunderbirds tonight on KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Well, our Subway Super Sub of the game tonight, I give it to Nora Ruffing of the Blackduck Drakes. Nora Ruffing, excellent job tonight. She came off, had some big hits, did a great job of playing up that front row, and she's just a good, solid volleyball player here for this Blackduck team. They're a real solid volleyball team all the way around. So congratulations to Nora Ruffing. She's our Subway Super Sub of the game. She's going to receive a free 6-inch sub courtesy of Subway and Ada, where they invite you to eat fresh. We've got our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game coming up here. Enbridge Life Takes Energy. Yeah, we'll stay right with it. Enbridge Life Takes Energy with Enbridge. And the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, of course, you give it to Bella Bloom because she brought energy. She brought it all tonight for this Blackduck team with 5 service points, had 10 kills on the night, 7 blocks, 5 tips. She kept the Thunderbirds guessing all night long. Not sure where she was going to go, what she was going to do. Tough to prepare for a player like that because she can bring it with a lot. So congratulations to Bella Bloom. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. She'll receive a free t-shirt courtesy of Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Let's go to a timeout. We'll come back. We will get into the stats and hopefully catch up with Vicky Anderson, the head coach of the Thunderbirds. It's all on the way next as our post-game report continues after this.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Well, we get into the numbers here tonight. The numbers, part of our post-game report, and taking a look here, we'll start with Mahnomen-Waubun. They had 23 service points, 5 for Leah Lubeck, 3 for Cora MacArthur, 5 for Matea Big Bear, 2 for Kenley Severson, 3 for McKenna Bierk, 2 for Nain Poitra, and 3 for Kennedy MacArthur. 16 kills on the night, 1 for Kenley Severson, 1 for Izzy Schlick, 6 for Caprina Francis, 4 for Nain Poitra, 4 for Kennedy MacArthur. Blocks, they had 7 on the night. Izzy Schlick with 3, Caprina Francis 1, and Nain Poitra with 3. And 1 tip on the night, that came from Izzy Schlick. Thunderbirds tonight, 4 service errors. They fall to 1-1. They will visit Foston coming up here on Thursday night. For the Blackduck Drakes tonight, 36 service points. They had a great night serving. 8 for Jess Anderson, including 3 aces. 9 for Annika Sunvault. 5 for Bailey Nord. 5 for Bella Bloom, 7 for Kia Dodd. 2 of those were aces. 2 for Michaela Mentinen. 16 kills tonight, 1 for Kylie Moen, 3 for Nora Ruffing, 10 for Bella Bloom, 2 for Kia Dodd. They had 8 blocks on the night, 7 for Bella Bloom, 1 for Kylie Moen. They had 7 tips, 5 for Bella Bloom, 2 for Kylie Moen. The Blackduck Drakes with 8 service errors here tonight as they move to 2-0 on the season. Well, I don't see Vicky Anderson coming out of the locker room to chat, so I think we're just going to put the wraps to it here tonight as the Thunderbirds and Drakes matchup comes to an end. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Erin Gunther. She's my Your Live event engineer for the night. And, of course, thanks to all of you for tuning in. Final tonight, 3-0 win for Blackduck over Mahnomen-Waubun. 29-27, 25-21, 25-12. From the Nest here in Waubun on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night, everybody.